We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the 4 tonight. So here's Miami's starting group. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Harris, and it's Rozier in at the point guard position. And for Chicago, Zach LaVine is out there with Harden. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Williams. And it's Haynes in at the 5 down low. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with the grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game. Here tonight.
Hero finds Butler, and he... drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
It's Thomas on the wing. Over Butler. Off target on the wing jumper from Thomas. And here's Miami. Rozier the pass to Butler. It's good from long range. Butler's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
It's been a quick start for Miami. It's a 5-point game. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. A perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
It's Thomas on the wing. Off the run, hits the 3-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
And here is Hero after the 3-pointer from Thomas. Rozier looking around. Clock at 6 on the pass to Adebayo. Rozier against Harden. It's to LaVine. It's Thomas on the wing. Thomas with another miss.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Rozier, and that one is off. Nice D from LaVine.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And it's in there. Thomas got his second bucket.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Harden with it. Picked up by Rozier, and the basket by Harden.
I love watching Harden work through these challenges, accepting contact and finding ways to score.
Here's Hero. Last game he had 10 points. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Williams. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Thomas.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's Miami with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happened. They just picked the worst time to do it.
Rozier with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
Williams passes to Thomas. On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Harris. Back to Thomas. This one for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Thomas got 8 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And the Heat call time here.
It's time for T-shirts.
So for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White comes in for Levine, and Ball subbed in for James Harden. Now here is Robinson, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Johnston passes to Jaquez. Into the lane, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Right side, Thomas. Another shot. Ball, no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows if that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Thomas's shot is off.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of...
That's a foul called on the Prophet.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Hero against Ball. Here's Johnston. Offline with his 3. DeRozan passes the ball. 1 second left. He can't get it to go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Heat. They lead by 3 from the United States.
13. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Robinson. Also Terry Rozier out there. And it's Johnston in at the 3 spot. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, the Prophet in the last game against the Heat got the job done. He scored 24 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. That game proved why he's a star in this league. Another great performance. Somebody you pay to watch. We're all excited to see what he does tonight. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
Oh, I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Jaquez with the bucket.
And they continue to control the glass.
Bulls trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Traps in the tray.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
White with the double team. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Jaquez has got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
You know this can be an odd time of the season. Some teams, Richard, are in a comfortable playoff mode, a great playoff position. Others are battling to get in.
Yeah, Kevin, at this point in time, teams have very different priorities. But even for teams that are going to be in the postseason, you can't just go on cruise control. You have to keep the quality momentum going.
Williams is checked. So it's Miami out in front by 17 points at the...
With the score, the Bulls 25, the Heat 42.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Williams is out there with Thomas. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Harden. And it's Haynes in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Chicago.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Assisted by
Rozier's got 5 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 17. Harden with it. Thomas outside. Haynes. And Rozier pulls it down.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Heat lead by 19.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Harden's shot is good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Heat. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3 from Thomas. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Hero with it. Now defended by LaVine. Pass to Rozier. The pass to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. To the inside. Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. Bulls trail by 17. Upside Thomas. 3-pointer. No good that time.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Jaquez, the pass to Hero. And the shot goes in.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch. And I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
And the Heat making a change here. Jovic is checked in. And White kicks to Williams. It's Thomas on the wing. Haynes passes to Thomas. The tray. And again, Chicago. No good.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Here's Johnston. Goes back up. Chicago grabs the miss. Right now, I send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first.
2 minutes.
Who want to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And he slams it one-handed.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. You've heard people say it's a make-or-miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu comes in for James Harden. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Hero. The three. Drills it from outside. Hero's got 8.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
It's Thomas outside. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat leading by 19. To the paint. Here's Hawkins. And that one is hammered home.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Ball against Hero. Here's Hawkins. No good with the layup.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Dosunmu. Out to DeRozan. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the triple. He's got 5.
Defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
That's a foul called on the Prophet. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
13 foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Hero on the wing. There's the 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Hero's got 11 in the second half. And so it's the Miami Heat taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has picked
the Heat 60.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Harris is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Robinson. And it's Hawkins in at the 3. Hero on the wing, guarded by Harden. Hawkins with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 21.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 21 points for the Prophet.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Hero. And Harden comes to help. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And I understand that people might not realize this, but he's 6'7". You cannot forget about his bounce because he's got some.
Harden kicks to DeRozan. It's Thomas outside. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Pass to Caruso. Outside for Thomas. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thomas got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Hero against Harden. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. Terry Rozier comes in for Duncan Robinson. Bulls trail by 19. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The Bulls with another miss. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
There's Thomas with the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Richard, from when you were a first-round pick back in 2001 to now, what are the biggest changes off the floor?
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, I think it's a combination because everyone didn't have a cell phone back in 2001. And then social media. So now you got social media and cell phones, camera phones. That is the thing that has changed. I think players and teams are just under so much more scrutiny now.
Here's LaVine, good on the 13-footer.
Over the course of his career, LaVine has grown into just an absolute lethal shooter. And the mid-range, that's a huge part of it.
And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Rozier. That's 12 points for Jimmy Butler.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Johnston, guarded by LaVine. And it's denied. And they get it back. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Rozier. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now the pass to Thomas. Beyond the arc. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Heat.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And really, after losing all 3 games to this point in the matchup, guys, they have to be happy to get a win here.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bam Adebayo.
The work he put in on the glass helps shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Thomas, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Give him an inch of room.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And the basket by Thomas.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Tipped away. It's Harden with the drive. Some solid defense from Butler. Miami controlling the game. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Yeah.